Hey guys, it's Selma here, and today I'm going to be doing another video upload. When I first started the channel, this was one of my original ideas to talk about, and some people asked me to do some other videos, and I did those instead because that's what you guys wanted. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this video here, and go from there. So anyways, today I'm also going to be talking about flying with an infant. So when you're flying with an infant, what do you need to bring? Again, this is one of those topics that's a little, or one of those activities when you fly with a child that is very, just sometimes emotionally, physically draining. So you want to get through it as quickly and as easily as possible. So anyways, when you're getting ready to check out your airlines, most airlines that I know of, now this is just who I've flown with in the past, they do not charge for diaper bags. Okay, so you'll have like your carry-on, your personal item, and then your diaper bag does not count. So you'll have a total of 3 bags. So when you have your carry-on or your personal item, and then your diaper bag, you want to think, if you're going to have somebody with you, that might be helpful. They can help you carry bags, or you guys can trade. They hold the baby for a while or whatever. And that's something you want to think about, if you're going to bring your stroller, that kind of stuff. Now, I will, tell you guys about the stroller, and who knows, maybe even do a little video on that. But anyways, that's just something to think about. Now, like I said, if you're traveling with somebody, you probably want to, you could probably do the 3 bags and get along pretty easily. Now, if you're going by yourself, you probably don't want to have to deal with 3 bags, a baby, and possibly a stroller. That's just, in my opinion, way too much going on, and depending on the age of the baby. Now, I flew with my child, and they were 11 months old. Now, they weren't able to walk, so it was like the furniture holding, where they, have to hold on to something to move along furniture. That's that. So that's something to obviously think about. If they're going to be able to run around, maybe, you do want a stroller or something to kind of contain them. If they can't, and they're just going to be, kind of moving around a little bit, then maybe you don't need a stroller. Also, if you're going to have layovers, and depending on gate changes, that kind of stuff. So, there's a lot of things to think about. So, let's go ahead and let's get into what you definitely need when you're flying with an infant, someone that's 0 to 12 months old. Okay? So, I did the book bag like we did in the video, diaper bags, are they worth it? I did the book bag, because I just figured that would be the best thing to strap on my back, and then I could deal with my kid. Now, I did that plus a tote, and I had like, some, toys or whatever in there, blankets, security items, that type of thing. So, depending on where you're flying and what you're doing, it depends pretty much on what you need to pack. Obviously, if you're going to a water park versus going to your cousin's wedding, and you're going to be flying to these places, you're not going to obviously take what you're going to take to the water park, which you would take to a wedding. So there's that to think about. If they're like 12 months and under, you're going to need to think about, let's say you're going for a week long, you're going to need to think about clothes for you. Okay, so you're going to need to be sure you can pack your clothes and the baby's clothes. I would definitely go with, depending on the climate, maybe onesies, or if you're going to the wedding, like a little dress outfit and some other, pants, shirts, whatever. It really just, like I said, depends on the climate. If it's a hot summer wedding and you're going to, I don't know, Florida or something, you're going to want to have, be sure to have some shorts. It's going to be like mid-August. You want to have some shorts or whatever. Again, if you're going to, I don't know, Wisconsin or something, and it's starting to get cold, you obviously don't want to bring onesies with no pants. So climate is definitely something. If you're going to, like I said, even if you're going to like a water park that's like indoor or something, if you guys venture outside of the water park, like a hotel or something, you guys are going to have to think about, going back and forth, so you're going to have to tailor that. Now, I would say outfit, I'd definitely go like 8 outfits for a week long, because, inevitably spit up or whatever. And going back and forth, if you guys are going to have access to a wash facilities such as washer and dryer or whatever, then you might not have to pack as many clothes. You don't want to be as straight, like somewhere out like in a hotel or something, and they don't have laundry service. I know some hotels do have like laundry rooms, so you can do some laundry if that's something you're interested in. If not, okay, but that's just something for you to think about. You want to obviously bring the blanket and the security item, and you want to bring formulas and formula and bottles. Now, what I did was I did not want to carry, because you have like 100 bottles. You get like the little ones, and you get the bigger ones, and I just got the bottle, took a bottle, and I tossed it in the bag, and then I was fine with it. Now, the reason why I didn't want to carry a whole bunch of bottles is just one more thing. But I took one bottle, and then I was in like the airport, the baby finished the bottle, I took it in the bathroom. I was flying with somebody at the time. I have flown alone with them too, but at the time I was flying with somebody. I had them watch the baby. I went in the bathroom, I rinsed it out with some water, kind of ran my hand around it and cleaned it out, boom, put it back in, and it was fine. Obviously you want to wash bottles appropriately, but in a pinch, if you need to, you can rinse them out with some hot water at the in the bathroom or whatever, and make that work. So again, like I said, it's you want to take the amount of I would say maybe one, maybe two bottles if you are wanting to put like formula in one and maybe some type of some water or something in the other. That's also fine. And they also have the ready-made formulas, which again we're going to do a whole different video on formulas, but they have these pre-made bottles, okay, that are about this big, and they're the formula. You just pour it in your bottle, screw it on, shake it up, and give it to your baby. So you got that to think about too. I would definitely recommend that. They also have like the to-go packs, like you would put in your water. They have those little packets that you would shake and then you dump it in your water. Well, they also have that for formula now too. That you can rip the top of it off, dump it in your water, have your water measured out, dump it in there, shake it up, and give it to your baby. Obviously, these they're not anything that you would have to put like in a like bottle warmer or anything like that. This is something that you would just put in a regular. They're ready to feed. That's what they're called, ready to feed. So look at those. Like I said, the bottles, they come in like a 6-pack. Like bottles. They're bottle about this big. And I think it's maybe 8 ounces or something. I'm not really sure on the ounces, guys, but like I said, I will do another video soon. But like I said, you just take that and you just dump it in the bottle and shake it up and you give it to your baby. So anyways, you want to be sure to bring that. I would say go ahead and make about maybe 6 of those. Take 6, take the whole pack. Because you can shove them in the sides of the diaper bag or in your book bag on the side pockets. Throw them right on top so it's right there with the bottle. Boom, all you gotta do is open it and dump it in, or whatever, and that way it's easy. Now, when you guys have kids and you guys are going somewhere, now if you guys are going to like a water park, you're gonna say, okay, you got a child who's 1 and under. Now, how many toys are they really gonna need? Okay, I know a lot of people will say, hey, you want to bring something that's not big. Not bulky, because obviously you're trying to consolidate whatever you need into a bag. But you might want to bring like the tablet and headphones, Hot Wheels, something like a like a little drawing case so they can draw pictures. That way there's something to do back at the hotel. When they're done at the water park, they have something to do and they're not just like bored to death at the hotel. Like, what are we gonna do? Because obviously they're 1 and they're gonna want something to kind of keep their attention while they're, still little, and for older kids as well. They're going to be bored out of their minds if you're just sitting there. So you want to think about bringing these things. That way, also that'd be something if you're going to go to a wedding and your kid is maybe a little older, they would be able to color or something while you're sitting there at the wedding and not be bored to death. But for a little baby, obviously, the Hot Wheels and the drawing case might not be necessarily for that age, but definitely, you could play a video or something on the tablet, and you guys could definitely, bring a rattle or something that's not going to maybe be too distracting, unless, if you're taking that to a wedding, obviously you don't want to take something that's going to be distracting. But then again, if you're going to be in the hotel, you know, take a rattle, or, you know, if they have something, you know, like the little keys, go ahead and take the keys with them. Something to hold their attention, something to keep them kind of occupied, maybe keep them kind of quiet, you know, on the plane. And have these things, try to have these things right ready available, so all you gotta do is open your bag and you're not having to rifle through. Like, I put the stuff on the bottom that I know I'm not going to need until later, like till I get to my destination, such as the security item, you know, nighttime, like, you know, stuffed animals, boom, that's going to go to the bottom, you know, nighttime pajamas, that kind of stuff, and then I just layered up to the top of stuff of level of importance. So that's something to think about too when you fly. Obviously, you're going to need diapers and wipes. They have cool little clutches. Let me see. I think I may have one in my bag over here. Ah, I do. They have these clutches that come in your container of like wipes when you buy them. So this is good travel because it's compacted. I mean, I have like a whole container or a whole thing of wipes in here. So this is obviously good. You can just, like I said, throw it in your bag and it's readily available. Lid pops open and then you've got that. So anyways, this is your clutch you could take. And like I said, it houses a bunch of wipes, and then you want to take obviously some diapers. And depending on you know, where you're going to be at, you know, if you're going to be way out in the middle of nowhere when you go to get diapers, depending on how many you want to bring, that kind of thing. So when I went, I knew I was going to have availability or access to diapers once I got to my destination, and so I packed like 8 because they were little. Okay. So anyways, you know, when you fly with a baby, you know, and like I said, it really just depends on the place you're going to be and that kind of thing. So if you want to, like I said, if you want to go and you're going to get some kind of, you're going to be going somewhere that you know, do have access to certain items such as the diapers and that kind of stuff, then definitely don't pack as many, depending on, again, layover. If you're going to have a layover, is it direct flight? How many hours are you going to be away? That kind of stuff. So you need to, I mean, that is stuff you want to kind of think about when you fly. But guys, seriously, like I said, you know, just try to pack, you know, pack the best possible way that you can, and then, you know, consolidate as much as possible. I mean, I know, you know, when you have a kid, you have a lot of stuff, pardon me, that you have to take, but try to find ways to consolidate wipes. You know, this is good because it comes with an adjustable, I mean, like right here, I could just hook this on the outside of the bag if necessary, and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, when you fly, just try to think of solutions to, you know, make smaller things, you know. And again, I know if you're going to, like I said, somewhere that you're going to have to dress up, you obviously probably don't want to have to fold the clothes, you know, a million times and have all these wrinkles in it. I know most hotels do have irons, or if you're going to, you know, a house or something like that, then that's different. And there are some perks to hotels versus houses, you know, meaning like, you know, if you're going to be staying with someone when you get to your destination. So, you know, it's just something to think about. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, when you do it, it's just time when you just, you know, you get to your time and you're ready to go. Like I said, hopefully this video has been informative, you know, giving you guys some things to think about. Like I said, obviously, when you go to pack, it's just something you want to definitely take into consideration your destination. So, anyways, again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to doing another vlog here soon. I know here in the next couple of weeks I'm going to be busy. We're going to have company, so I won't be, you know, doing as many vlogs during that time period. I may be able to do like maybe 1 or 2, but I will be kind of busy. So, but yeah, definitely keep looking for new videos, and you know, I enjoy making these videos for you guys and give you guys stuff to think about. So, anyways, again, I'm Selma. Thank you guys so much for watching.